Alright, welcome back to another video, guys. This is number 7 of my Pikachu type swap series, and this is Steel type Pikachu. This is definitely one that didn't come as naturally to me. With Steel types, there tends to be two different options. You can go the sort of mechanical, sort of industrial route, similar to things like Magnemite and the clank. What are their name? What are they called? Clanks, whatever those gear ones are. I was never a fan of the design, so I just didn't bother learning the name. But there's that type of design for Steel types, and then there's the more, I think, quote unquote natural, which is the sort of the direction that I tend to go in. So I thought it'd be cool to have parts of his ears and tail sort of wrapped around in that steel armor, and also have those sharp blades on its arms that you can use to attack with, and also those sort of round steel structures that loop around its shoulders. I just think that's just more of an aesthetic thing. I thought it looks cool. Probably adds more to its bulk and defense, right? I haven't actually gone over the stats for each of these Pikachu just yet, but for sure this one would have a higher defense and a lower speed, and probably a higher attack as well than standard Pikachu. This is something that I am going to think about more with the stats. I think I want to include some of that information. I know that once I sell prints of these, they'll come with a little information sheet outlining the stats and the Pokédex entry as well. Speaking of Pokédex entry, this is what I came up with. Its body can absorb metals from the food it eats, making their steel and skin stronger. They often cause chaos by biting off iron from building structures, causing many to collapse. Now, just a little bit more about the features of this Steel Pikachu. I also added some pointed sort of studs on its legs and a bit on the tail, and also coming out of his cheeks. I'm always trying to come up with interesting ways to change the cheeks, because that's pretty much the most iconic aspect of Pikachu. It's like its signature look, right? If you just have a plain yellow square and you add 2 red circles on the right and the left, instantly you're going to think of Pikachu. It's just automatic. And so I feel like that's like the main feature. And then second would probably be the ears. So those two are always what I try to think about first and foremost. How can I make it interesting with this new typing and still maintain those sort of defining features of Pikachu? So I hope you like this final design. I actually end up really liking it more than I thought I would. So next up will be Dark type. So catch you then. Bye, guys.